Bad react.
Bad react.
Bad react. Bad react. Bad react.
Bad react. Hitting that play button. On YouTube, it's Sensei, a place to be. Chilling, Mr. A&E back with some more Fat React. I called this because I definitely said when we go to Trevor, we're gonna get Reiko and Shang Tsung as gonna be the combat cast, and I was right. Now I played a lot of Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 11. He was one of my mains. Him and Johnny Cage were my mains in Mortal Kombat 11. I know some of y'all probably saying ugh, but those are my mains. I used to love using Shang Tsung in that one. Different variations like that. Now I know he's not going to be the same. He got Wolverine daggers now. Ain't no point in having him have all the ninjas in there because all the ninjas that he's using is in the game. So what more are they offering about Shang Tsung? And it's going to get me interested in playing him right now. So we got the combat cast breakdown of Shang Tsung. We about to go check this thing out here. So if you guys are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell. Notify you when I put up new reactions. We do reactions, wrestling, and pop culture on this channel. And don't forget, Mortal Kombat 1 is coming out. So you're going to be seeing a lot of different shorts on here, which is going to lead into my gaming channel. You guys can check out all the Mortal Kombat stuff on the gaming channel. So make sure to check that out. And we got a wrestling podcast and pop culture podcast on the weekends. So make sure you check out all that great stuff. So now I'm trying to see that snake oil salesman Shang Tsung gameplay. So let's check this thing out, shall we? Hitting that play button.
First thing we'll talk about is the claws, which you can kind of expect he uses in a lot of his normal attacks. Like instead of a sweep kick, he uses his claws. They give him pretty good range. He has a bunch of slashing normals. He's got this back one that acts as a pop-up.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the claw trail. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, it looks really cool. One of his key strings I'd like to show is his forward 4, which is this triple kick. Really good range, pretty quick mid. I think it's going to be one of his kind of key normals.
See, I missed my overhead, go low, come up with that uppercut.
And then let's check out his throw, which I'm a huge fan of because it reminds me of Mortal Kombat 3.
It does.
That's one of my favorite takes on Shang Tsung.
It's awesome. I love when we have those little throwbacks in there.
You can also see he has this quick overhead. It doesn't pop up or lead to combos, but it's pretty fast, and it's going to lead to a knockdown. And here's a really interesting twist on Shang Tsung that I can't wait to talk about. So, there's always a debate. Some people like him when he's an old man. Some people like him when he's young.
Right.
Why not both?
But
anytime during a fight, Shang Tsung can morph into an old version.
That's cool.
And this drastically changes his move list.
Like how?
Really?
Well, for example, when he's young, his 2-4 is a knockdown. When he's old, 2-4 becomes a low.
Do you think it's because he can't stretch that much in there?
Another example, back 1-2 is a pop-up. When he's old, it's a mid that knocks down. However, his overhead becomes a low combo starter.
Interesting. It's because he's just not as flexible old.
And his forward 4 string is significantly longer.
Yeah,
He has more hits.
That is crazy.
That's cool.
Another neat thing is, this is not meant to be something that you have to set up, switching back and forth. It's not something that, you need to cover your base. It's meant to be very quick, and it's something you should be going in and out constantly.
Cool.
So in addition, you can see it's pretty quick. You can also do it in the air.
Oh, neat, yeah.
And you can do it in the middle of a combo.
What?
And it's extremely fast.
Wow.
You can also switch.
That's just swag.
Quite creative.
Like, this is
and
cool.
Finish combos. Here's an example.
Oh.
So I'm actually inputting it, hitting the morph, and then switching at the end of the combo automatically, and I can go straight into a combo.
Wow. There's going to be some cool stuff that can be done.
Oh yeah, which I'll show more when we get into his special moves.
Oh, okay.
So let's go into his special moves.
Sure.
Straight off the bat, you expect it. It'd be weird if he didn't have it. He has the flaming
Absolutely.
skulls.
Yeah.
He can do the double.
And he's like in his classic pose.
Do the
Exactly.
triple.
He also has an EX version that kind of starts off as a kind of reference to his 3D fireball from Deadly
Yeah,
Alliance.
basic Deadly Alliance, yeah.
You can also do a fireball in the air. And then
He's just controlling everything.
Yes. Then he has a new move using his claw, which is a claw slash.
Oh.
It's a great combo ender. The EX version has armor, so it's kind of this anti-pressure tool.
Super cool.
Another new move, which again reminds you of MK3, is Bed of Nails.
Awesome.
Some of these flips backwards. It's like an escape tool. You want to get back to zoning.
Oh, that is going
You can
to
do
be
it as
sick
an
for me.
anti-air. You think they're going to jump. They're going to land on a
Splat.
bed of nails, which is
Yep.
a really painful way to land
Yeah.
from your jump.
That's super cool.
And then he also has the ability to morph into his opponent.
He's doing all the morphing.
Yes.
It's morphin' time for him.
He can also morph back.
Wait, is
So
that
will he
time?
time out after a while, or
Yes. He
Okay.
can either morph back on his own, or he'll time out.
Oh, okay, I'm
Now,
about to
as
say
an old
that's
man,
broken.
his special moveset completely changes. Instead of these straight fireballs, he has a ground fireball.
Oh, it's like his classic. Ah, that is like, I love it.
Instead of the multiple kind of claw move, he has a single one that covers significantly more space. And this is also an armor move. Instead of the bed of nails, he has this injector, where he actually implants you with an injection of poison that mutates you, and then knocks you away.
Oh,
Now this has
wow.
an EX version that is super, super cool. He'll inject you, morph into the opponent, their restand, and then he actually gets a damage buff where he's Scorpion, but he'll be doing even more damage.
That's pretty nasty.
That's
better
something.
skill
Exactly.
than the sport,
Shit.
yeah.
And he has an air
Y'all send me to
fireball of
land.
his own, which is like a jumping version of the classic ground stall.
Right. Oh, so cool.
Oh, y'all
Boom,
is
scram,
to
scram.
land.
yeah.
Is there anything he can't do?
He's pretty awesome. So one thing I wanted to show is the different ways that you can combo.
Oh, yeah.
So you could do stuff like, normally you just combo into this. You can morph mid-string and then do a special move. Another example.
Oh,
What?
So I was able to start as young, go into a combo string, do a special move as old Shang, then do the restand with a morph. So 2 different morphs in one combo.
Wow.
Very, very cool.
That's a lot.
Yeah, Tyler's not going to play this character, but that's what I know.
Well, one really wonderful thing about him is, while there's a ton of depth, he's actually not super hard to play because the moveset, the inputs are the same between young and old. So the fireballs, he has
Oh,
2
thank God,
different
okay.
fireballs, but they'll always be down forward 1. Or the
Definitely,
bed of nails
okay.
move is down back 3, and the injector's down back 3. So, you know, the
They
depth.
translate
Yeah, it
perfectly fine.
translates very, very intuitive while also having a lot of depth to it. So there's a lot to think about, but you're thinking about what you want to do, not how to do it, which I think is a really neat design decision.
So I'd play him like young first round, second round old, and then my canon would be the second round took place 60 years later.
You could do that, but I really think when you get used to him, it's going to be super effective to be going back and forth. I think that's going to be the idea.
And it's
so
really
fast.
easy to do. It's just down, down, left trigger,
It's
right?
just down and left trigger.
Oh, just
So
down. All right.
He is not meant to be challenging to play. The challenge is how you apply the tools. The tools themselves are not meant to be overly challenging.
Gotcha.
And the
Okay.
strings, when you're morphing, it's very lenient. Like, you input it, and then once the special move's about to come out, that's when the morph happens.
Okay.
Very
Let's
cool.
talk about the cameo I chose, because I chose
Yeah,
Shujinko.
yeah, he popped out for a second, but we haven't seen him since.
He's one of the coolest cameos in the game. Shujinko has no unique moves. Instead, he duplicates moves
Yes, he
depending on
does.
who the opponent
Deception
is
shit.
using.
A good mix-up with Shang Tsung and Jing. They're both,
Exactly.
they're both taking stuff.
So
yeah.
just like Deception, he's able to just watch people fight, learn, take after them, and then copy their moves. So his
This is a
throw,
lot to take in right now.
actually changes every opponent. So he is using Scorpion's forward 4 attack as his throw.
Okay.
Crazy.
He also, if you look at his meter, it's actually different than everyone else.
Yeah.
So he starts
Yeah, I
out
may
with
not be able to see the
no
meter because I got my
ability to use his
Camera
cameo
there.
at all. You call him in, and he will start meditating, and you can see his cameo bars filling up.
Yeah.
It is
Once
weird.
it's filled, he now has access to moves. So
What moves does he have access to?
I can call him out, and he can do Scorpion's rope spin. He
Very
gets
cool.
1 charge of it. You can see 1 charge went away. Now I need to recharge him, so I can
Okay.
call him in using his Apex punch. And he'll begin to meditate. You can see he's building his meter back.
Now as a player, I'm like, I want to hit him, get him out of there.
Right.
I don't want him meditating anymore.
And I can call him out if I think you're going to hit him.
Okay.
So now with
That
2
seems
charges,
kinda-
I can do his second move, which is, you know, it had to be this.
Oh,
Get over here.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
so could you do a double get over?
Yes, you could.
Mind blown.
And there's
This
the
timeline's
conquest.
crazy.
Another way to charge
You
him.
kind of gotta like protect him while he's out there, though.
And then he gets his move. And you can also, like, you can have him come out, be next to you, and at any time he can peace out.
Okay.
So you're going to want to protect him on screen while building up. Then once the meter's built up, you can call him at any time.
So sometimes I'll use cameo as a barrier for me to take a hit so I don't have to.
Yes, you could
For
do
you,
that.
you want to be a barrier for him so he doesn't take the
Exactly.
hit. Yeah.
And let's go into the X-ray.
Yikes. Oh, that's crazy. What was?
Oh.
There's a lot there.
Wow.
There's a lot.
That's what I'm about to say. It's like it's
he
a lot.
infects you with Tarkata? Or
Yeah, that's
is-
what he's been experimenting on for the Queen. So he's
he
supposedly
just
trying to
walks
find-
around with diseases.
He's a nasty guy.
What kind of person is this?
Well,
yeah.
Big shock here, not to spoil too much, Shang Tsung's kind of a schemer. He's kind of evil.
Kind of a
What's
schemer.
new?
He always has been evil. You
Yeah.
are correct. So
That's
this is just a
Shang.
new level of evil. Man.
Let's take a look at you. Have one more thing you'd like to show.
Yeah, just a really neat scenario with Shujinko I'd like to show off.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
as I've explained, he has the ability to copy moves from the opponent. If you use Shujinko against Shang Tsung, the first move he can steal is the classic fireball,
What you would expect.
which you'd kind of expect. But his level 2 move, he steals the ability to morph. And he will morph into Shang Tsung's cameo. And then I have access to Cameo Kung Lao's moves.
That's a lot
That's
to take
crazy.
in right there.
It's very neat.
That's a lot to take in.
And that even includes the cameo.
That's a
throw.
lot, especially
So
as he's
I morph
charging
into
up.
Kung Lao, and then I can use all of his moves and his throw. It's just a fun little scenario in that match that I thought would be really cool to show.
There was a lot of morphing going on right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was great. The people out there who like just have like that encyclopedic brain of characters and moves are going to enjoy this a lot.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
such
like,
a cool
I'm not
way
I don't think
to
I'm
do
patient enough.
Shujinko too. You know, from the Conquest Moon Deception,
Yeah.
how you learn all those moves. It's so neat.
Really cool.
Okay, first of all, it looks awesome. First of all, I'm about to go in the lab and really learn these mix-ups and learn how these combos are going for Shang Tsung. I'm really going to be labbing this week. Shujinko, he looks cool. It's just that I don't know if I have the patience to be out there and protect him, and then it builds to level 1, use that, and then, because I'll be straight rushed down and playing sometimes, and then I don't be reading too well. So I don't know if Shujinko will be a cameo for me personally. I'm going to try him. But I don't know. It's just things I gotta check out and see for myself. But post a comment down below. How should Shujinko look to you? How does Shang Tsung look to you? Hit the like button if you enjoyed my reaction. Subscribe button for more Fat Reacts right here on NC Studios. Once again, it's NC the place to be. Chill, Mr. AD, and the Fat React is out.